Have you ever looked at the vast, turning sky and felt a question echo in your heart? A sense that your arrival in this world was not an accident, but an appointment. In the ancient traditions I follow, we are taught that the moment of your first breath is a sacred imprint. It is not a matter of coincidence, but of cosmic design. The universe does not create in chaos, it breathes in rhythm. The same rhythm that guides the seasons and pulls the tides shaped the moment of your birth. I invite you to a quiet space of reflection. Let us explore together the energy each month holds, not as a label, but as a path. A path that, once understood, can illuminate the journey of your soul. This wisdom is like a map of the inner world, a map that reveals the unique landscape of your being. Ancient teachings show us that just as nature flows through cycles, so does the human spirit. Each month carries a distinct spiritual signature, a whisper of the universe that shapes our inner landscape, our strengths, and the shadows we must learn to embrace. Understanding this is not about predicting the future, it is about becoming fully present to the now. It is a practice of profound self-awareness. If your life began in January, you walk the path of the pioneer. Think of a seed dormant in the cold earth. It holds the blueprint of a great tree. This is your energy. It is a quiet potential that holds immense strength. Your soul knows how to begin, how to break new ground where others only see frozen soil. This path gives you the gift of resolve and a natural magnetism that makes others feel safe to follow. Your dharma, your sacred task, is to forge new ways, to be a light for those who have lost their way. But the strength of the mountain can also be its isolation. Your practice is to learn that true leadership does not mean standing alone, but helping other trees to grow. Use your will to uplift, not to control. True strength is found not in singular power, but in cultivating a forest of leaders. If you arrived in February, you walk the path of the weaver. Imagine water, how it connects all things, how it flows and adapts, holding the deep stillness of the well and the power of the river. Your soul is a natural harmonizer. You are here to bridge divides, to mend the spaces between people with deep listening and compassion. Your destiny is to show that conflict is a knot that can be untangled through understanding. Your gifts are your boundless empathy and an intuitive wisdom that flows from a deep inner source. The shadow of this path is becoming lost in the currents of others' emotions. My lineage teaches that you cannot pour from an empty vessel. The practice for you is to find the stillness within your own heart first. Be the calm lake, not just the flowing river. Nurture yourself, and your peace will become a wave that causes the seas around you. If your journey started in March, you walk the path of the Creator. This is the energy of the first sprout pushing through the earth, full of irrepressible life and the courage to grow. Your soul is an innovator, a vessel of inspiration. You see potential and beauty where others see nothing, and you feel a deep urge to bring it into form. This is your sacred gift, but the shadow of this path is the wind that scatters its seeds without direction. A mind with too many ideas can become a wild, untended garden. Ancient wisdom teaches that creativity without discipline is like a river without banks. It spreads thin and never reaches the sea. Your practice is to create a structure, a container for your energy. Focus your light like the sun through a lens, and you will create not just sparks, but a lasting fire. If you were born in April, you walk the path of the guardian. Your soul carries the energy of deep roots and the unshakable earth. You embody the power of renewal, the way a forest recovers after a fire, stronger than before. You are a natural protector, a source of stability and healing for those around you. This ability comes from a deep, intuitive understanding of the unseen needs of others. But the earth, if it does not remain supple, can become hard and unyielding. The shadow of this path is to become so focused on nurturing others that you forget to water your own roots. True strength, the old teachings say, flows from a source. Your practice is to tend to your own inner ground first. You can only offer shade and shelter if you are a healthy, vibrant tree. If your life began in May, you follow the path of the builder. Your soul is driven by a deep instinct for harmony and structure. You have the ability to bring disparate elements together, creating community and a sense of shared purpose, much like a master builder constructs a temple that will stand for ages. You are a natural point of balance for others. The challenge or shadow of this path lies in the structure becoming a cage. A desire for balance can become a need for control, and strong vision can become stubbornness. Your spiritual work is to learn that the most beautiful structures are those that allow for flow. Use your strength to build bridges, not walls, and to foster collaboration, not command. If you came into the world in June, you are on the path of the heart. You carry the energy of deep emotional connection. Your soul feels the subtle currents that flow between people, like a tree feels the wind. This gives you a natural gift for communication and creating deep, trusting bonds. Your wisdom is not of the mind, but of the heart. The tradition I follow teaches that this month holds the blooming energy of nature, but the heart, in its openness, can be vulnerable. The shadow of this path is to absorb so much of others' emotional weather that you lose your own center. Your practice is to discern what is yours and what belongs to another. Be a clear channel, not a sponge, and you will connect others without losing yourself. If you were born in July, you walk the path of the hearth. Your spirit is like a steady, warming fire, bringing a sense of safety and belonging to those around you. You create a space where others feel nourished and protected. Your soul's purpose is to guide and support, to be a source of constant warmth in a world that can feel cold. This is a profound gift. However, the shadow of this path is a fire that burns itself out for others. In your desire to protect, you may neglect your own needs, or your care can become a cage for those you love. The practice is to maintain your own fire, tend to your own light, and it will be a beacon that guides others to their own warmth, rather than making them dependent on yours. If your journey began in August, you follow the path of the lion. Your soul carries the energy of the sun, bright, confident, and full of life. You have a natural strength and a charisma that inspires others to be brave. You are here to lead, not from a place of ego, but from a heart that is full and courageous. You are not afraid to stand in your own light. The shadow of the lion is its pride. Strength can easily become dominance, and confidence can become arrogance. Your spiritual work is to embody compassionate leadership. A true leader does not need to roar to prove their power. Learn that your light is most powerful when it illuminates the path for others, not when it blinds them. If you were born in September, you walk the path of the gardener. Your soul possesses an innate understanding of natural order and practicality. You can see how a system works, how to patiently tend to details, and how to cultivate a project from a small seed to a full harvest. You bring a calming, analytical energy to chaos. This is your strength. The shadow of this path is the gardener, who becomes obsessed with pulling every weed, who cannot tolerate a single imperfection. This leads to harsh judgment of yourself and others. Your practice is to embrace the beauty of imperfection. A forest is not perfect, but it is whole and alive. Learn to distinguish between what needs pruning and what needs to be allowed to grow wild. If you entered in October, you follow the path of the judge, not the judge who condemns, but the one who seeks balance and justice. Your soul is a natural mediator, able to hold multiple truths at once and see the harmony within paradox. You are here to bring fairness to the world, to be a calm center in any storm. Your innate mission is to create peace, but the desire to keep everyone happy can lead to a loss of your own truth. This is the shadow, becoming so balanced that you are indecisive, or so focused on peace that you fail to stand for what is right. Your spiritual task is to find your unwavering center. True peace does not come from appeasement, but from a place of deep, unshakable integrity. If your birth was in November, you walk the path of the alchemist. You carry the energy of transformation and rebirth. Your soul is unafraid of the dark, knowing that it is in the depths that true change occurs. Like a snake shedding its skin, you are resilient and can emerge from great challenges with even greater power. You have the ability to see beneath the surface, to understand profound truths. The shadow of this journey is getting lost in the underworld. You may become secretive or withdrawn, holding on to your intensity. Your practice is to bring your discoveries back into the light. The alchemist does not just transform lead for themselves. They share the gold. Use your deep insight to empower others, not to hide from the world. If your journey started in December, you follow the path of the seer. Your soul is filled with the energy of optimism and expansive vision. You are a natural beacon of hope, able to see the grand pattern when others are lost in details. You inspire others to believe in what is possible, to look beyond the immediate horizon toward a brighter future. But the shadow for the seer is losing touch with the ground. A grand vision that is not rooted in reality can become a mere dream. Your spiritual work is to connect your vision with practical steps. Be the bridge between heaven and earth. Plant your visions in the soil of the present moment, so they may grow into something real for everyone to share. Remember, these paths are not rigid boxes. They are like rivers, and you are the water flowing within them. The riverbed provides a direction, but you have the freedom to navigate its course. This knowledge is not meant to define you, but to empower you. It is a tool, a compass pointing you back to your own center. You are the one who walks the path. You are the source. The truest wisdom is not found in the stars or in the months, but in the stillness of your own heart. I invite you to take a quiet moment and feel this within you. Share what you discover with someone who may be searching for their own path. Let this understanding be a lantern on your journey. May you walk with a peaceful heart, and may the journey inward bring you home.